Hello everybody, in this video we're going to learn how to study styles. So just a quick story. I worked at Disney Feature, and it was my very first feature production. I was in a kids indie show called the Tuttle Twins before that, and from TV to feature is a completely different pipeline, so I had to learn fast. And during that time, I learned how to learn, pretty much. So, and this is the method that I use to kind of study how Disney worked, how the pipeline is, how to assimilate myself or fit into the workflow of daily working for Disney. Okay, and the first step would be to pick 2 to 3 artists. Not 7, not 5, not 10, not 13, not 15. 2 to 3 artists, even 1 artist. The less is better. You want to go deep under the layers of which artist's style that you're going to study. And that's going to be really important. So less is more. Less is better. And for a duration, for about at least 2 weeks. Give it at least 2 weeks with a 15 to 30 minute session. And I recommend this mainly because you want to have your brain to kind of consolidate that information overnight. Daily rest, daily sleep does help with learning. And I don't think 1 week is enough as well. So daily, at least 2 weeks, 20 minutes of doing this. And the next step, listing out everything you observe. This study method is about pretty much observing, and instead of copying or mimicking the artist, that's a different type of learning practice. But for this one, having keen observation of what you're studying. And from patterns to the things you like about the artist that you chose, and anything that kind of piques interest and that stands out. Like maybe I didn't really notice that this artist uses a lot of blacks in this particular area of the piece. Or this one loves to use 3-point perspective, blah, blah, blah. And, excuse me. Ooh. Here's the kicker. From that list that you made, whether you be drawing or writing it down, you're going to do an 80-20 Pareto principle analysis of the list of things that you wrote down, of what you observed. Because you'll be looking for the top 20% of your list of what you can apply to your piece. And then, what is your favorite points that you would love to add to your style or drawing or whatever? And observation, but also recalling and making those 20 points, 20% of the points that you have into a new piece. Once you do that, instead of just copying or mimicking, you're trying to make something new with those important points. I just repeated myself. I'm so sorry. And that's really important because from that point, you want to compare and contrast the new piece between the selected artist and yourself. I think with art, it's not particularly quantifiable. and it's not really a problem, but there's just different methods of getting feedback and getting signals of what to change and what not to change. It's all visual. From there, you can kind of see what they do right or wrong, or what you do right or wrong. Maybe that's subjective, or how they do things or how you do things, and how you applied it in those 20%, and to see how different your pieces are. And then you repeat until you're satisfied. So yeah, that's the study method that I made. I don't know what to call it, but I hope you liked this video, and I hope you like this kind of this study method I use to kind of get better at transitioning from television to feature, but also to influence my own work and how to study and get better in whatever I so choose. Okay, so thank you so much and have a great day.